It's not the Windows thing. My friend Lila was all, oh, it's so symbolic of how you need to get out of your old self and open yourself to new possibilities. Lila thinks she's deep, but she just recycles fake deepness from self help books. Besides, what I like is the white part, just white paper, no color, no paint, just empty space. Lila, I said, I'm not going out that window. There's no window to go out of, just clean white paper. Never bought a picture before. I never even hung a picture before. No Grateful Dead posters in my dorm room. No Matisse prints after my obligatory trip to France. Not even one of those fat gilt frames with nothing in it that used to be so trendy. I like clean white walls. But this painting, as soon as I saw it, I knew it belonged to me. I couldn't wait until the show was over so I could bring it home. It's part of a window with a white curtain looking out on white paper, all in a dark frame. For a long time, though, I didn't know where to hang it. Hang it. That sounds so, well, not like an execution, but dismissive, insulting. So I leaned it. I leaned it in the living room. I leaned it in the hall. I even leaned it in the bathroom. Nothing felt right. Finally, I have this tiny room, barely big enough for a single bed, where I keep boxes, gift wrap, and stuff I don't know what to do with. I cleaned everything out and I painted the walls, white, of course, and I hung the picture in the empty room. Lila thinks I'm making a big deal like it's a masterpiece of something, but I just need a place to, no distractions, a place to look at it. But there were other windows at this art show, other window paintings. One had blue in the window, trees or ocean or sky. You couldn't tell, and that was what was so great. And one had a white curtain, no view, just a streak of light refracted into its colors. The room, you see, my little room, it has one real window. I needed the other two windows for the other two walls. A room with 4 windows. That's when Lila really got on me about the deep symbolism of windows and all that crap. Crap, I told her. It's paint, color, light. Well, then why are you so obsessed? She says. Obsessed? Because I like these pictures? Lila, you're always after me to learn about art, and now you're on me because I like these pictures? We had a big fight about it. I haven't talked to Lila since. So I called the artist about the other 2 paintings. Yeah, of course, she sold them, but she wouldn't tell me who got them. I mean, what is that? It's not the secrets of the confessional. I just wanted to know who bought the painting and maybe they'd sell it to me. No, she said. No. This is not such a big town. I talked to people, told them I liked the artist. I asked around here and there, now and then. It took a while, but I had my one window. I could wait. Then Kate, who cuts my hair, said she found out who had the window with the blue trees or sky, whatever. And it belonged, well, I won't say their name, but they have it all. They're, rich doesn't even begin to apply to them. They have had money for so long they don't even notice it anymore. I just called them up and said, I hear you have this painting and I'd like to buy it. They didn't even remember they had it. I had to explain about the artist and the show and where and when to a secretary and another secretary and someone I think was a detective. But finally they said, okay, it wasn't a reporter or a burglar or a kidnapper. And they brought the painting, well, another secretary brought the painting to my bank along with the probable detective to my bank. That's their idea of a good place to make the sale. And I got it. It was enough for a while. The dark lines and the light, the different angles of the different windows. I'd look at them at different times of the day, morning and evening, sun and clouds, and see how the windows changed and how it made the real window seem unimportant. Then, like it was meant to be, my furnace died. And the guy who came to fix it said his girlfriend's aunt collected art and would know who had my picture, and she did. It belonged to this couple who bought a big old house out in the country and fixed it all up and filled it with kids and dogs, and then had to work all the time to pay for it. It took forever just to talk to them, their voicemail calling my voicemail. And when we finally talked, they said no, they didn't want to sell it. They knew the artist. They loved her. They loved her work. And then they got all suspicious, like I was onto some trend they should know about. So I had to say, oh, no, I love the artist too, but if you don't want to sell it, that's fine. No problem. Not a problem. It's harder than you might think to steal something. Unless you're a professional, like in a caper movie, the guy all in black hanging from the skylight over the diamonds. A regular house doesn't have lasers and alarms, but it has kids and dogs and everyone coming and going at all different times. It's not just getting in and out either, it's leaving no trace and not making them think that it was the woman who called about the painting. So I had to take some other stuff, two more pictures, a camera, and some cash that was lying around. I had to rent a car and take a train to my mother's house on the South Shore, where I left it in the basement while she was out. And then I left the other stuff at 3 different Salvation Armies. I did feel a little anxious while I waited, knowing the streak of light was out there, but I couldn't get it until everyone forgot I wanted it. And then those nice people called the cops on me, and the cops came and searched my house. I even thought to put some more things back into the empty room, a chair, a table, some books. I thought of everything. I waited a whole year before I went and got it. Now it's hanging in my room opposite the real window. It makes an energy in the room. I can feel it running through me like light. Like light.